What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Commander Awesomeness, and tonight I will be simulating the New York Jets versus San Francisco 49ers game. But these defenses, I'd say probably like the top defenses in the league probably are gonna be going head to head, and this is gonna be a good one. So, if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's jump right into this thing. So first off, we're gonna upgrade some guides as per usual. If there aren't any guides to upgrade, we will jump right into simulating. So let's do this. Okay. Wait, hold up. Okay, the Jets don't have any guides to upgrade, so we're gonna go over to the 49ers. Okay, and the 49ers don't have any upgrades as well, so, okay. Alright. This will be the last game of week 1, and then we're going to be jumping right into week 2, which will be tomorrow night, where it will be the Miami Dolphins versus Buffalo Bills. Both of those teams are 1-0 on the season, so make sure you grab your popcorn for that one, but that's going to be a crazy game. But we're going to do this one first. Let's go, boys. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button if you're a Jets or 49ers fan. Let's do it. Let's go, boys. Oh, baby.
Tonight, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. As we'll see Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers versus Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Also, happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate as well.
Alongside Charles Davis, operating
I'm
guard,
thankful
and
to be a
Charles
part of this
Davis
community.
finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All
Or
sorts
to
of
have built
intrigue in
this
the games
community,
yesterday,
I should
and
say,
now we
but
put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here. The first of two here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports.
Two? What does it mean?
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The 49ers getting ready to go on offense, and it's the Pro Bowler Brock Purdy at the helm in his third NFL season now out of Iowa State.
And the great story of Brock Purdy continues. Had he been drafted in the first round, I think people would be singing his praises to the skies, but for whatever reason, people can't let go of the fact he's Mr. Irrelevant, and they don't give him the credit he deserves. He is not just a system quarterback. He's a guy who enhances his team. Not just along for the ride, he's the one steering the ship. And without him, their ceiling significantly drops.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. looking to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
On 1st down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 4. Purdy off the play fake. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. A solid stiff arm. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Samuel bringing in the slant. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Purdy from the gun. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his 2nd one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And after an Achilles injury robbed him of playing most of last season, he's hoping this year can set himself up for a possible fairy tale ending in what has been an inevitable Hall of Fame career. We know it won't be easy, but the Jets have great optimism not only for Aaron Rodgers, but for the team. If he plays the full season, they believe they're truly a playoff team.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. And Wilson in motion left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Third down and 1. Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on third of the yard. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Jennings lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Well, they'll start out here with a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Rodgers now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets that to the longtime Charger. It's Mike Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for first and 10. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. On play action, now Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Back to the ground with Hall. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 27. And they'll go on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And it's a fumble, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead is Hall. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Fuck. Fucking piece of fucking shit.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And it didn't take long for Hall to remind everyone just how special a player he is. He totaled nearly 1,600 yards from scrimmage a season ago. And he appears to be picking up right where he left off as he moves the chains for this offense.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. For just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Ball again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Nick Bawden taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Charles, you got to think the number one goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Brandon, you know, we talked about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
The Jets ready to get going again here on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Paul want to give up the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5. Here's Rodgers to throw. Caught by Wilson. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the 1st. A handoff for Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right. Oh, nice move. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him in this 1st half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He completes it to Wilson. And the Jets are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Ball again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up, the loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Allen, well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
One word comes to mind to me after that last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces fourth and goal.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run over center with Mitchell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Purdy. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. And that's going to be another 1st first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. A handoff from Mitchell running left, taken down at the 30.
The big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Another nice catch there by Garrett Wilson, who's off to a really nice start in his NFL career. His Rookie of the Year in 2022, and in 2023, his second 1,000-yard season. He's looking for an even bigger leap this year with Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback throughout the entire campaign.
On first down, Rodgers. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now they go screen, it's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Rodgers now on first down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Running left, it's Hall. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
The 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Now it's second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, a 12-yard touchdown grab, and they're able to add on to their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Purdy with it on third and long. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, it seems like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And the lead is is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Purdy looking to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Purdy will look to throw again here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports Halftime Report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And that one is still scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play in the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play in the second quarter. In our game has been Aaron Rodgers, who was on target in the first half. His guys are out in front as we get you back out to Santa Clara, where we rejoin Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get 11
field. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the first down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. .36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. Here's 2nd and 3. Purdy off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. Now 2nd and 9. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
First down, here's Mitchell. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. the QB keep it here off the option. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Touchdown! George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Is this a touchdown? That's the question. CD, what are they looking for here?
You just need any part of the football to break the plane. You don't need the whole football. It doesn't need to go over the entire white line. It's just that front part of the white line. And if you draw an imaginary plane going straight up, that's what they need to cross.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. Here's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it 24-13. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Williams, a man in motion right. There's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give to Hall up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Shotgun down for Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Agnew now to return. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Jets will take over. New York set to take the field. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on to punt for New York. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Up the middle, here's Mitchell, and he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Running left, here's Mitchell. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Purdy. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to the ground here, Mitchell. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 42 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Purdy will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3. They feel great about themselves.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, twisting away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Samuel. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
It wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. That's to the first-round pick, Ricky Pearsall. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. First man through, it's the fullback Juszczyk. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Second down and 4. Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a third down and 3. Looking to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First down, it's Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
A give here to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Now Samuel, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and the 49ers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
They came back down 24-6.
Well, we won't say the comeback is complete just yet, but boy, they have come roaring back to take this fourth quarter lead.
And I like the way that you put that, because it's not complete just yet, but just think about the other side, where they are right now, because they've got to be saying, how did we let this one get away? We were in complete control, well on our way to victory, and now all of a sudden, we're losing. How did that happen?
Moody good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New York set to take the field. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now third and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They need 12 here. It's third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. And into the end zone.
Oh my God. Bro. The Jets took hard.
they say turnabout is fair play because
Jeez.
remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
The extra point try now for Moody. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. New York set to take the field. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got it to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. Finding Williams once more, complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing now is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
A handoff from Mitchell running left, down to the 42, 2nd down. This is Samuel. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain an 11-point spread. So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 11, 1:52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
On the draw, it's Hall. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Rodgers now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. Well, partner, that'll do it. These Week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation, a fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Niners, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
That was an interesting game. The Jets did the thing. They choked hard, and The 49ers come away with the 35-24 win. We're gonna do some player stats real quick. Alright. So Brock Purdy goes 36 for 42 with 270 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns and 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was 24 yards. And Aaron Rodgers went 25 for 43 with 242 passing yards and a touchdown. And he had 4 interceptions. Of course he did. And his longest pass of the day was 19 yards. Alright. There was only one rushing touchdown. Well, no, 2 rushing touchdowns, and that was by Nick Bodden, who had 1 rushing attempt for 4 yards and a touchdown. And his longest run of the day was 4 yards, obviously. And then Deebo Samuel, who had 3 rushing attempts for 10 yards and a touchdown. And his longest run of the day was 7 yards. And then for the receiving touchdowns, George Kittle had 11 catches for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns. And his longest catch of the day was 21 yards. And then Garrett Wilson had 9 catches for 82 yards and a touchdown. And his longest catch of the day was 18 yards. For blocking, Colton Kivitz allowed a sack. Elijah Vera Zucker allowed a sack, and Joe Tippmann allowed a sack. So there were only like 3 sacks the entire game. Interesting. Javon Hargrave had 2 sacks. Javon Kinlaw had half a sack, and Hassan Reddick had a half a sack. For kicking, Jake Moody made 2 field goals, and he missed 1. And Greg Zerline made a field goal. And then for punting, Thomas Morstead punted 4 times for 177 yards, and his longest punt of the day was 49 yards. And then Mitch Wishnowski punted 2 times for 66 yards, and his longest punt of the day was 51 yards. Of the night, I should say. And then for the returns, for the kick returns, Jamal Agnew had 6 returns for 148 yards, and his longest return of the day was 26 yards. And then Isaac Guerrero returned 3 kicks for 73 yards, and his longest return of the day was 28 yards. And then for punt returns, Jamal Agnew returned only 1 punt for 9 yards, and you already know how long that was, but and then Deebo Samuel returned 3 punts for 13 yards, and his longest return of the day was 12 yards. And Deebo Samuel, senior. And that is pretty much like all of the stats from the game. And with that caps off week 1. Holy cow. What a wild game, boys. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And then tomorrow night we'll begin week 2. So if you're excited for that, make sure you guys feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. But we're gonna upgrade some guys real quick, as we got Colton McKivitz, who's made 73 overall. So that'll be nice for the 49ers. And now we're gonna see if the Jets need any upgrades. Oh shit, I went a little bit too far. Right there. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Come on. The Jets also need upgrades. Okay. What do we got? Jermaine Johnson II. He's going to be an 81 overall. And a decent upgrade for the Jets. And that's pretty much it for week 1. So tomorrow night will be the Thursday night football matchup between the 1-0 Buffalo Bills and the 1-0 Miami Dolphins. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, I would like you guys to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing night, guys, and I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving.